Hello, fellow time travelers. This is a follow-up to my Google Plus lawsuit video that I did last week because I got quite a few questions and I'd like to address them here in this video. First question I want to talk about is, what are the pros and the cons of actually following through with claiming that you're part of the lawsuit? Well, simple pro is you're probably going to get $12. But the really big pro is you're voting. You're voting both to the lawyers and the judges, everyone involved, and Google, that you're not going to tolerate this stuff happening to your personal data. I've got the email I received from Google up right here, and we click the link, and you see you've got different deadlines for different things. Exclusion means I'm not part of this, leave me alone. Objection means I object. I want to say a different thing happened other than what they're being sued for. And then you got your claim deadline, that you claim that you are part of it. And if you scroll down, you've got these different information that you can read. And then you go over here, submit an objection, submit an exclusion request, and submit a claim. They're all right here. Now, what are the cons of submitting it? Some people suggested that this might be fake, right? This could be a phishing attack to try to get you to fill out a form with your email address. And I thought that might be the case because the other day I went to load this page again after I first initially looked at it, and I got this. This is just a screenshot, and I'll explain this in a little bit more detail. I use Cisco's OpenDNS on my router, so all of my computers have OpenDNS instead of just whatever DNS my internet service provider wants to give me. So I was kind of like stuck, and I was trying this in different browsers, and I'm like, why do all my results say Cisco Umbrella on all of them instead of just one or two? Because normally you'd see like Firefox doesn't want to let you go there, or Chrome doesn't want to let you go there, whatever. And then I remembered, oh yeah, I use OpenDNS because, yeah. So I did change the DNS on one of my computers, and then I was able to load it. So then I Googled whether or not it was legitimate, and there was only one site saying that it was fake. And all the other sites that I found, that I read anyway, said it was not fake. And I'll just show you one example. And I recommend you do your own research on your own if you really are into checking this out. Here's Snopes. In my opinion, sometimes they're wrong. They especially were wrong when I learned about them back in 2010. Like half their stuff looked like it was politically angled. But if you read a Snopes article, read to see if it's just written by the facts. This is what happened. Not like having political angles to it. It basically says in August, some users received the message that we've discussed. If you scroll down, it shows you a little bit of the email. Then it says Snopes reached out to Google for information, and we'll update this post if we receive more information. Right down here is what's important on this Snopes article. In summary, based on confirmation from Google on multiple platforms about the veracity of the email and the process of receiving funds from the settlement, we rate this claim as true. Now, the next question is, am I part of this lawsuit? Well, basically, if you don't remember using Google+, you still may have used it, because if you clicked on somebody's link that led to a Google+ page while you were signed into YouTube or Gmail or one of the other platforms provided by Google in their ecosystem, it would automatically create a Google+ account for you. So what you could do is go to your Gmail account and go up at the top right here where you're going to search for emails, type Google and then a space and then plus. I'm not going to type it because the search results will show my personal email stuff, lol. And then you can see if you got any Google Plus stuff in there. Like anything that happens on Google Plus would email you. This thing happened on Google Plus. You created an account with Google Plus, or someone sent you a message on Google Plus, which, come to think of it, was totally awkward and annoying in Google Plus because you couldn't just send a message. What you did was you created a post and shared it with only one person, which made no sense at all. I mean, what? Now, the last question that I was asked, which is question number 3, was how do I do it? So you've got two options. If you've got this email, click on the link and it takes you here. Or you could just go to googlepluslitigation.com. I'll link that in the description so you guys can check it out if you want. You go there, and then you go to submit a claim. Or if you want to exclude yourself, you can opt out there, or if you want to submit an objection. And that's about it. But what I really recommend is you go through all your profiles and all your different social networking things and make sure you're not sharing anything personal. Now, this may seem tough, like, oh my gosh, it's going to take forever. Well, you just go look at your main profile first, right? Make sure there's nothing personal there. Nothing. And why I'm saying this is because this could happen to anybody at any time on any social networking platform. Second thing you want to do is go through all your past posts. Do you ever remember sharing anything personal or private? I had a friend once that had their driver's license. When they got their first driver's license, they took a picture of that and put it on their Facebook. And their Facebook was set to public. For crying out loud! Anybody can imitate that person or claim they are that person because now they've got their personal information. They even have their social security number on there. Like, for Pete's sake, it's not much that someone needs to steal your identity. So don't put it out there. Well, that finishes up this video. If you made it this far in the video, thanks for watching. And to new viewers to the channel, I'm going to tell you what my channel is about. It's random vlogs, basically. That's what I call them, just random stuff I do with my son. And the second thing is tech stuff. And the third thing is sci-fi stuff. So sci-fi kind of mixes itself into the other things. And every now and then I'll do a sci-fi sketch with my son or whatever. It's a fun time. And this falls under category 2, tech stuff. So thanks for watching. I've been Robert Gene. Bye.